Now we review Movie with Boobies. I mean, the 2024 film Anora. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so the film Anora was at my local theaters, and what you have is a slice of, or memoir, I guess, of a stripper slash escort. Anora is a lap dancer at a strip club, and she also does private in-home bang sessions. And, you know, she's an honest working hoe, as she calls it, which is a little upsetting. But, you know, so she runs across a Russian D-bag who thinks he can buy anything he wants to, and he basically buys her. And, you know, a movie occurs. It is the story of their relationship. Alright, I don't want to go any further into that. I mean, I thought this movie was going to go a lot darker than it did. So, I mean, at least there's that. There's no violence to be spoken of, and it's not a lot of upsetting things. Primarily, what you're looking at is two things. Really raunchy chicks showing it off, and the really raunchy chicks are way cleaner than reality. I mean, you know, you go to a strip club in LA, there's a reason there's red lights there, okay? You know, it's just one of those things that, you know, real women don't look that. I mean, maybe this is really just an upscale place, and they can afford the laser surgery that would give them skin that good. But wow, I mean, you know, there's a lot of, you know, car running around and looking for things, and just copious amounts of nudity and sexuality that make Anora it's a hard R. It is very close to being NC-17, except for the fact that there isn't enough violence to justify that. So this is a Hooter movie. And I mean, the Hooters aren't huge, but they are Hooters. And one of the things that this film kind of leans into is the idea that these women have chosen this life. Like, there's one scene that really stood out to me, you know, like Anora is talking about a tattoo that we never see of a butterfly, and the other chick's all, "You are so classy, I got dollar signs like a real hoe." And it's like, yeah, I mean, you know, what does this say? It doesn't take a stance on whether or not these women are getting what they deserve, so to speak, but it does show a very clear, ugly world where these women are being treated like objects, like means to an end, like toys, and how they are dehumanized. So there's a lot to take away from this film if you want to look beyond the surface, but you could also see this as just, you know, some Russians having a trashy weekend with some hot chicks, and, you know, that's an entertaining thing as well. I mean, the thing about this film is that it is not for everyone. This is very much a guy movie. A woman might see this film and feel the horror elements of it, feel the darkness, feel the underlying problems that these women may have. And I mean, you know, the profanity kind of outlines this loss of morality, but the world with the loss of morality is trapping, not evil. You know, it's like any other job. Once you get into it, changing careers isn't exactly easy. So that's one of those things. And I mean, you know, Anora is a human character. She has feelings, she has goals, she has wants, she believes in love. These are all wonderful things, but she is in an ugly, ugly world here for our enjoyment. So, I mean, it's okay if you feel a little guilty after seeing this film. But, you know, in reality, for the average guy, for a male between the ages of 18 and 35, this belongs high in your watch list because you will probably enjoy it. The underlying themes may be lost on you, but you will enjoy it. Do not take your girlfriend to see this film. Although there is some man-ass for her to enjoy. There's some 21-year-old man-ass. So, I mean, if that's something she wants to see, more power to her. But just be advised, yes, I enjoyed the film. If I were to recommend it to myself, I would say, yes, this is a great film to see, high on your watch list. But this is a film very much for the demographic of men who want to see boobies and not much more. It is not a total trash production. Don't think that that's what it is. It's not a trash movie. It's just a movie with a lot of nudity that happens to have strong and upsetting themes to it. So anyway, that is just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours in the comments below. I, of course, am Richard.
Greetings, humanity. I'm Randall the Rat, and I'm here to remind you that, well, you should probably comment, like, and subscribe now. And why? Well, the world isn't all that great, and Random Street Theater here is trying to change it. We do things like have trash removed from the ocean, pay for trees to be planted, and even feed orphans. And you can help. You can comment, like, and subscribe, and it's free. When you think about it, if you don't do those things, well, what are you saying? Are you saying you don't care about the ocean and trees and even orphans? Well, sounds like you're a bad human. And you have a delicious face.